So it's very easy to fall off of something that you're putting your mind and soul into. It could be a day, it could be 4 days, like in my case, it could be a week, and the moment that you want to start back again, you find yourself just like, I don't want to do this right now, you know? Or what's one more day gonna do if I don't do it? You know, it's not gonna hurt. Just one more day. That right there is what happened to me. To me, I couldn't, you know, journal for I want to say 2 days max. 2 days. Last Thursday and Friday, I went to the field. And I couldn't, I couldn't record out there. It was for training purposes only. And when I came back on Saturday, and I actually got to go home, I was like, man, I don't want to do this right now. I'm tired. I did this, I did that, and then I kept saying that and making that same excuse for, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, I did today. 5 days. 5 days is how long it took for me to hop back on track. I was in the car, and I thought a bit like this. I was talking to myself in the car, and I was thinking about this. I was looking at the road, and I was saying, consistency is like a road, right? It's like a road, and throughout that road, there is gaps in that road. Some of them are pretty small, some of them are good sized, and then some of them have a really good portion to them. And how I thought about it was, I'm jogging, right? I'm jogging, and when I'm jogging on that road, these holes or gaps, as I call them in my head, are obstacles in life, right? Anything from like work, school, adult stuff. And the more time consuming and stressful it is, the bigger that hole is. Some of those holes I can just run and just jump over that hole, no problem, right? And there's stuff like that every day, like waking up, going to work, small hole, just wake up, go to work, lunch, get something to eat, stuff like that. But then there's those bigger holes, like for example, the weekend, right? Everyone loves to sleep in, but for me, I like to kind of like wake up a bit earlier, and that hole is a bit bigger. So when I jump over that hole, it's a bit more of a travel distance, right? And then there's consistencies and keeping myself in check, and keeping my finances up, and that's where those really big holes come in, right? And sometimes I don't get all the way. Sometimes I barely even get to the edge of the hole, or sometimes I even fall in, right? And I was telling myself, depending on how deep that hole is how difficult the task at hand is going to be, right? If I can, let's say I'm owing someone $100, and I can't make that in a week, right? That hole is going to be much more deep than a hole that where I owe my buddy $1, right? And that's what I kind of thought about it, and I was like thinking, throughout life, I mean, you're never going to have a perfect road. It's always going to have those little holes on the road, right? But it's up to you, right? You can do something about it, right? You can in the hypothetical, right, you can train yourself, work on your jump and everything, but in the real world, you can set plans, you can set ideas, you can write it down, right? You get a whiteboard, like I got one, get like a clipboard, stuff like that, just to keep yourself in check. And yeah, I mean, I've fallen off. I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect, right? But I do know that this is not gonna be the first video like this, right? I'm gonna have so many. I know myself better than anyone else. There's gonna be many other videos just like this, but it's up to me to determine how many videos like this I'm gonna make, right? I've fallen off, right? I've been lacking in my discipline, right? I didn't go to the gym for about 4 days, right? Now, to me, that's a very big. Was it 4 days? It was a week. Today, I went today. Exactly a week from today, I went and I took a week off, right? And I could have gone the past 4 days, but I was comfortable, right? That's another thing. You gotta get out of that comfortability. No, that's not a word. You gotta get out of being comfortable all the time. And that sucks. For example, the weekend, I like to just relax, have a good time, but I'm still young. I can still build up my fortune, my future, and everything. And so I'm deciding to, not take it easy on the weekends. Get a side hustle, right? Study, work, build up my wealth, stuff like that. So this is something I want to look back on, watch back on maybe a month, 6 months, or a year from now, and be like, yeah, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, man. I mean, to my future stuff, you're going to fall off. If you fall enough, it's up to you if you want to, get back on where you were previously, or build upon a set foundation you already had built. You know what I mean? So it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to give up. That's what I'm going to take from this. I didn't fail. I just fell off because I didn't give up. I'm not a failure because I've not given up. I'm going to work back on my strength, right? Build up my strength, build up my wealth, build up my intelligence, go to school, stuff like that. Just I don't know where it's going to lead, but I know that little progress is better than no progress. So yeah, just something I want to discuss, that falling off is okay, but determining what you do when you fall off is what you set yourself. It's what you set the future for, in a way. So yeah, I'm gonna hope that I can stay on track again. If I fall off, I hope to keep it short. Maybe a day of like, oh man, I didn't go today, or I didn't do this today, I didn't do that today. But I wanted to keep it short. I want to stay consistent as much as possible, even on those days that I don't want to get up out of bed, go to work. So yeah, it was something I wanted to say, and it's okay to fail. Just don't give up. So yeah.